Hey there! Do you like lateral thinking problems? If you don't know what is a lateral thinking problem, it is nothing but a manner of solving problems using creative approach via reasoning. Excited? Let's see few such problems today. A man walks into a restaurant and asks the waiter for a glass of water. The waiter pulls out a gun and points it at the man. The man says thank you and walks out. Why? The man had hiccups. The waiter recognized this from his speech and drew the gun in order to give him a shock. It worked and cured the hiccups, so the man no longer needed the water. On a Friday afternoon, a woman was walking slowly through the grassy field when she spotted a tiger in the distance. Instead of turning around, hiding, or seeking help, the woman began to run towards where the tiger was. Why wasn't she afraid and run away? The woman was visiting a zoo. A man who lives in a 30-story building decides to jump out of his window. He survives his fall with no injuries. How did he do this? The man jumped out of his first-floor window, which was only a few feet from the ground. A farmer is traveling with a fox, a goose, and a bag of beans. During his journey, he comes across a river with a boat to cross it. The farmer can only fit one thing in the boat with him at a time. If left alone together, the fox will eat the goose or the goose will eat the beans. How does the farmer get everything across the river safely? The farmer brings the goose across the river first. Then he brings the beans across. Now the farmer has two items on the other side of the river, including the goose. So, the farmer must bring the goose back to the other side. The farmer then brings the fox back and leaves the goose alone again. The fox and the beans are now on the other side of the river. The farmer returns and brings the goose across the river again. There are 3 light switches outside of a room labeled number 1, number 2, and number 3. The door to the room is closed and you can't see in. All 3 switches are off. You need to figure out which switch belongs to which bulb. You can use the switches however you want to, but can only enter the room once. How do you do it? Turn on the first switch and leave it on. Turn on the second switch for a few minutes, and then turn it off again. When you enter the room, one light bulb will be on. You'll know it goes with switch 1 because you turned it on. Another bulb will be hot. You'll know that goes with switch 2 because it was on for a little while. The bulb that's off and cold goes with switch 3 because you didn't touch it. Did you like the problems we discussed today? Please subscribe to our channel if you like our videos. I will meet you soon with another interesting video. Until then, please stay safe. Bye.